Hello everybody and welcome back to the 1K World Cup 2026. We have our next match here, Canada versus Porch of Geese, the second to last match of this semifinals round. My name is Sleeby Maddy and I will be commentating this match alongside Ethan.
Hello, Wait, I'm not Ethan. The other guy is Ethan.
I said Ethan.
Oh, did you say Ethan? Okay, apparently I am
did.
deaf. Thank you.
An interesting match here between Canada and Porch of Geese. As it is a two-player team versus a full squad. Which it is very nice to be able to swap out, especially with the difficulty of this pool. And some of these maps are pretty stamina intensive.
Right now it seems like we are getting into rolls now. I was wondering what we were waiting for, but yeah, we are getting into it. Sunny is going to roll a very high 86. And Furry Feet says they have to go in 30 minutes. So
So this is where Porch of Geese stall and take as long as possible. Yep.
I do know I had to ask Dragon one time to enforce the timers because they
One!
What? What? No way.
We're rolled a 1.
Oh my god, that's a real roll. Oh my god.
And that roll will get them a roll for rolling such a low roll. An instant hybrid 3 coming out from Black. Instantly playing with Ruby. A banger song, and also a pretty hard track as well.
Yeah, as I call it, an awful banger. I hate this map. It's actually like truly horrifying to play. There's just so many like differing rhythms and complex rhythms. It's all just rhythm.
Yeah. Fun fact for those who do not know, pretty sure almost all of Nawashi's songs are made in FL Studio with like hand-placed dynamic levels. So this is not a live recording. It's
What?
just placed to sound like a live recording.
Oh.
So like the notes specifically fall off grid somewhere, and like all of the levels of notes are independently placed, and it's insane. It's insane work from Nawashi.
I wonder if that makes it really hard to map then.
Yes.
I'm seeing GLHF,
Yep. So we should be getting
but
in it.
I don't see the
hybrid
start
three.
command. There's the start command.
And here we go. Map number 1. And Brazil did not load. And as we catch up, it does appear that Furry Feet did miss in the intro. As we get into the real meat pattern here, Warp, Furry Feet, and also Nutcrack will find breaks on the Flams. And there goes Brazil, so no FCs already. As Warp will find another break, and Canada seeming to find their footing now.
Yeah, it does seem like everyone's kind of stabilizing, except for Warp. Warp is very much struggling on this area, but really everyone's scores are actually very close. Now it's actually going to go in Canada's favor because Warp is just can't keep their combo, and Brazil's also going to drop, so 500 combo on both of the Canada players. They're doing very well for themselves.
And Nelson gonna drop on the Quints.
Yeah, I think this is justifying my thought that this is an awful banger. It's so bad.
Oh! Furry Feet getting tripped up by the rhythms, but Warp unable to find footing, as this is the sort of easier part of the map. As we approach that flamenco rhythm.
Is that what it's called? A flamenco rhythm?
Yes.
What?
That is actually what it is called.
Wow. That's something I learned today.
I learned it from Sparky. As Wilson back up to 98% accuracy. Flamenco.
Flamenco? Okay.
Yeah.
So Basil just said flamingo rhythm. Okay. That's also what I heard though.
What? Oh. Into the triplet rhythm. And a 60,000 point lead for Canada. But Brazil with the highest combo. As we're back into the main pattern. Brazil will drop combo.
I was just about to say Brazil was just about to pass Sunny's score, but then Brazil dropped right as I was thinking it. But Sunny's also going to drop, so they're separated about like 5,000k? What? 5,000k? Jesus. 5,000 score. Yeah, their scores are like extremely close. Now it's just going to be, honestly, the story is going to be a battle between Sunny and Brazil. Because I'm pretty sure Canada is definitely winning this. Oh, Furry Feet's going to drop, and Sunny. So the score is going to shrink, but Warp just can't keep it up. They're at 94%.
Oh, everyone dropped. Full lobby reset. And there's just not enough time.
I think these pools are too hard.
There was.
The pool too hard for the teams that are in the tournament right now.
Not a single 900k, and Canada will take their first map.
Oh yeah, Brazil did actually beat Sunny.
Yeah.
That's actually an incredible score. And they are going straight into Speed 1. That was a very fast pick.
Well, they said they were speedrunning.
Well, you would have guessed that Porch of Geese would be... Well, if they wanted to win, they would slow pick.
Stall.
But
yeah.
I guess they're just being nice.
Yeah.
And they're also getting right into it.
straight into the speed 1 pick. This one all about consistency, and Warp will find a break early on. This map is actually very surprising to have a good ratio on.
It does have a higher OD than most of the maps in the pool with 8.5. I think most joke maps are OD 8 or OD 7.
Huge information.
I know that because I manually type in the OD numbers when I'm writing the metadata.
Everyone up at 99% accuracy, and it is just Warp unable to really find their footing. But we'll start to now. Oh, never mind.
I mean, you say that this is hard to ratio, but everyone except Warp is getting above a 99. So
yeah,
sure
really good
that?
scores for Brazil and Northland.
Yeah, everyone's doing pretty well.
And this score lead up at 60,000. Just like last match, or last map, not match. And it is that same story of Warp falling far behind, but there goes the FC from Northbound. And it is immediately traded by Warp.
And for
Oh, but there goes the FC for Furry Feet.
So now Brazil's gonna hold the Seoul FC for now. We'll see if they can hold it up until the end. But I don't really think it's going to matter for the general score, because again, Sunny and Furry Feet are just doing much better.
Yeah, unfortunately, you just can't 1v2.
Yeah. Mania is really a game where you just cannot solo carry.
As there is the FC from Brazil. 988. Canada will take the break point.
My god, they are going so fast. Already picking
Yeah.
Rice 3.
Warp's towel is slipping.
Towel? What do you use a towel?
I guess a towel under the keyboard to stop it from moving?
Do people do that? Wouldn't that make it more slippery?
I don't know.
I feel like this towel would be more slippery than the keyboard,
I don't know
right?
what... Maybe it's the wrist rest?
I
By the way,
don't
we are
know.
in Rice 3. And Northland saying in the chat, this is the biggest gamble. We'll see what that means.
Well, we're going to see the score flickering all over the place, but it does seem like it's going towards Canada's favor now, just purely based on ACK.
Yeah, Warp and Brazil finding a few 200s on the doublets, and Warp will find a miss, but it is traded much worse by Nolson. Dropping all the way down to 98.7.
Yeah, the score lead is shrinking towards Porch of Geese's favor. It's flickering a little bit, but it's still slightly in Canada's favor for now. It's gonna flick over soon. Come on.
Yeah, into the main pattern where most of the doublets are. Will more greats be found? Looks like no. So this will be a 2,000 point lead for Porch of Geese as Warp climbs up to that 400 combo cap alongside Nolson.
Yeah, Warp is doing much better now. Maybe the towel was actually the problem. Whatever the towel was used for. Oh, but Warp drops.
Into the bursts.
And Nolson trades! Oh, but
double miss! It's traded by Furry Feet though!
What is this? What is happening?
No one can hold on.
No one wants to win.
Except for Nolson. But the lead is shrinking down to 1,000 points. And it switches over to Porch of Geese. It is going to come down to accuracy as Nolson misses!
Okay, this is a crazy map. If they can hold on to it...
the biggest gamble.
If they can hold on to it, Porch of Geese can take a break point. And... oh, Warp!
Oh!
But they do hold on, and it's going to be 5.8k.
They had enough of a lead that the miss from Warp at the end did not matter. And Porch of Geese take the breakpoint right back.
Damn, I almost threw the end. Yeah, you almost did.
And going back to the hybrids for Porch of Geese. Going to hybrid 1. The Joke 2 map. Or is it Joke 3? No, this is Joke 2. Right?
I don't... No, it's Joke 2. So this must be Joke 3.
Oh.
Right?
I don't know my jokes. No, you're right, yeah. This is Joke 3.
I cannot get over the fact that they're just going this fast. Like, all matches should go this fast.
This map, very accuracy heavy. So there isn't much to miss on. There are a few patterns. Brazil finding a bunch of perfects. The score will flicker, but a few greats on the side of Furry Feet will give Porch of Geese a huge lead, especially with that miss. It's traded right back.
Yeah, in a turn of events, Furry Feet is the one with the lowest score, and Warp is... oh, I was gonna say Warp had the second highest score, then they have a drop, so now they're gonna be in third place, right below Sunny, and Brazil is doing very well to carry.
Yeah. The highest accuracy by almost a full %.
Yeah, this is a very comfortable lead, 30,000, but this is a very short map, so one miss can bring it over. If that is one miss, that's two misses. And now it's 15k, 8k. Oh my god, it's going back to Canada. Furry Feet did drop
Missing
warp,
on this map.
but warp and
so
Brazil
detrimental.
dropped more.
You would need a miss from Nelson.
Yeah. It swung over so fast and warp is still missing. Nolson is holding on.
Oh, Brazil! And that is it.
We are going to have 2 breakpoints in a row. 35,000. Look, okay, look at that Canada score.
Yeah.
What are these 868,866?
And an immediate race 1 pick. We are flying. Yeah, new meme 6-8.
Thank God it's not the numbers 1 below or 1 above.
We split the gap.
Well, we mentioned this map just a little earlier. This is the Joke 2 map, Noel.
RNG picks. Yeah, Nelson did say RNG please, so... Canada gambling. It seems like on a lot of these picks. Just hoping that Porch of Geese finds a few more mistakes than them. As we get through the bursts, and it will be warped to find a miss. And that is not a good sign for this map, as that is pretty much the majority of it. Warp just continuing to miss the last note of the burst. I think just under tapping.
Maybe a bit skill capped? Like, I guess they're not able to tap quick enough. So right now it's a battle between Brazil and Sunny, basically tied between those 2 players. Furry Feet is still holding in 99, so holding on and bring the score over to 50,000 in their favor.
Yeah, just another one of those maps where it is Warp falling far behind. And that pretty much sealing the deal.
I feel like this would be a speed map in a previous pool.
I could see it. As this lead will start to approach the largest it's been in this match, 100,000. Will either player holding their FC drop in this outro? I'm so sorry. My bad.
That's your fault. Oh no.
Yo, look at Nelson's perfect.
Yeah, you want to look at that?
Guys.
Do you want to say the number?
67 perfects. What a fun number. That's actually the lowest perfect count on any player. So a good score minus the miss for Nelson. Why is it ban me? Why is it banned?
Wait, you never noticed that?
No one said it.
What? I've been like typing that number in Twitch chat like
My
every
chat
time
is-
it pops up.
My chat is heavily broken.
Oh, what? I added that emote before the whole tournament started.
Yeah, my Twitch chat is my internet is too like it randomly disconnects like for like a frame, and so it disconnects from Twitch chat, and then it doesn't load, and then it has to reconnect when it disconnects again, so I can't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we get Ellen too.
Yeah, play the SV, please.
Has Furry Feet's time come? No more Furry Feet. We get Dimples! From Furry Feet to Dimples. There is a joke to be made there.
I don't get it.
Okay. You don't need to get it, it's fine.
Okay.
My joke will land with the people who know. So does this mean Dimples didn't skip?
That's not what it means.
No, this means someone didn't.
Oh. The sound. I clicked the skip button and then it deafened us. That's not what it means though. It just means turning client just for some reason did not click skip on their client for some reason.
Okay. As Warp finding a bit of rough footing in the first few seconds, but will catch back up to tempo. Oh! And there goes all combos except for Sunny. Into the slowdown.
Oh, that is a brutal slowdown.
And into the swing section we go, as Nelson will find a miss on the doublets.
That was a very heavy miss too.
Yeah, I think Porch of Geese has been doing better on the doublets. Into the speed section, slightly. There goes Nelson and Warp. So it's just Brazil with the combo. Here we go, now we're gonna speed back up.
Sunny's accuracy is like dropping really, really low now, but still the highest accuracy somehow.
No one can play this in this lobby.
Yeah, no one.
In this lobby.
We're hearing the miss sound from Sunny a lot, but if everyone else had miss sounds, we would just be hearing miss sounds all over the place.
Oh wait, the score? No.
No.
Not enough time.
Not even close.
And there goes Dimples.
Looks like they're picking Rice too. I'm not sure why Dragon pasted that message twice.
Dragon's being murdered again. That's what I'm hearing.
We're getting an Aki map.
Yeah.
Is it Aki or Aki?
I've said Aki. Is it Aki? No. I feel like it's Aki. I don't know. A key. Oh,
A key.
okay.
One key.
One key, a key. One key.
Yeah, we're getting
Key to
Will
be.
Stetson Identity by a key. Or should I
Wait.
say Canaria Identity, Will Stetson English cover.
Hold on, wait, I cooked something.
What are you cooking?
Aki, a key, one key to be an identity.
Oh my god. We're getting into this map and everyone's still holding combo, that's a good sign. The lead is slightly in Porch of Geese's favor by about 300 points.
Yeah, Furry Feet back in the lobby and has the lowest accuracy currently. As Nelson up at 99.92.
Yeah, one thing to note is this is the easiest map in the pool, so all players are holding on very well. This is really just an act battle. And yeah, Sunny's accuracy is just like crazy. 0.93.
Yeah. Into the LNs. Oh, great from Brazil. But Furry Feet also dropping in accuracy. Everyone still has FCs, it is just the accuracies, as Warp and Brazil are like tied. Oh! Sunny!
Yeah, Sunny, the best player, is actually just gonna drop, so...
That's like it. That is the map decided, unless both Warp and Brazil flip a bit in their computer and miss.
Basil, if you wanted this map to be DT'd, you should have put 1.5 times on this map.
Yeah, I actually think this map should have been 1.75%. Yeah. I have a crazy score from Porch of Geese. Nelson with the good ratio as well, just finding those misses. And Warp top scored.
Warp's sight read? What? Okay.
Wait, Warp's sight read?
Oh, that must explain why Warp is performing so badly, because they're just sight reading everything?
Oh. And we've hit the 30-minute mark, so I think that is Furry Feet gone. Hybrid 2.
Dude, pick SV.
No. Everyone hates SV.
Did you see our match in SV?
I woke up right after it.
Oh. We're USB, we're USB, we're in losers bracket. Our first match, we were winning so hard that we decided to throw the SV to make our scores look bad for the next match. And then Mexico picked it into us.
That's like just actually crazy. Because that's like exactly what happened in another tournament I saw. With Flashlight. There was a team and they were like, let's throw it the first time. And then protect it the second time in our conditional match and destroy the opponents. Because they picked it into them.
Yeah.
It's a valid strat. It is a valid strat to throw your score. To make a team.
Wait,
pick
so
it in you.
World Cups actually have a rule against throwing matches? Or are you allowed to throw individual maps?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Like, it's actually like a written rule that you cannot throw your match in World Cups.
A really long LN's coming in. Throw is subjective. That is what Akia said. Into the burst. Dimple's finding a huge miss! But it's traded by Brazil. But that was such a huge miss from Dimples, all the way down to 97% AC.
Yeah, that was so devastating, but and Sunny is also going to drop. Sunny also had like a devastating drop.
Into the burst, everyone finding a miss, except for Nolson, so this lead is going to start slowly coming back, but a miss from Nolson, traded by Warp, and it's just the accuracy battle. But Porch of Geese will hold on. And we go to 5-3.
Yeah, I forgot how short that map is. I guess that's why the score was swinging so wildly, because the map is just so short.
But Dimples also missed on the burst. And that burst leads into really tight LN, so if you're late on that, you just drop, like, so much accuracy.
Yeah.
And because their LNs and the map is so short, those LNs are worth so much.
That was such a wild swing, but in the end, only, like... I forgot what the score difference was. It was about 10k. Which isn't that much, given the length of this map.
Yeah, it was like 16,000 points. Oh, nice audio.
Yeah, nice. This has been a bug in Tourney Client for forever. They haven't bothered to fix it because it's a stable thing.
And we go to joke 4. Cheat codes VIP.
VIP.
Yep. Did you know that on a song, VIP does not mean very important person?
I know that, yes.
Does chat know that?
Yeah, chat. Do you know what VIP stands for?
On a song? Because it does not mean very important person.
It stands for variation in production, so it's just a different way that they made the song, I guess.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess you could say a self-remix, yeah.
It is basically a self-remix. Or I guess a better word for it is almost like a remaster. But it's not just a remaster, some parts have fully changed. So it's a VIP.
Yeah, I only know this because I'm addicted to Monster Cat songs, and Monster Cat has a lot of VIP songs. Yeah, I had to bring Monster Cat up. I had to bring Monster Cat up at some point.
Yep. Isn't Nitro Fun part of Monster Cat?
Oh, yeah.
This map is going to be very unpredictable.
Okay, what is going on? Canada were like destroying the beginning of this match, but now it's like all these maps are so close, and Sunny is struggling. What is going on?
Well, you know, they lost their footing. They lost their furry feet. They have nothing to stand on anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right. But it's Sunny as well. Like, Sunny was absolutely carrying before, and now Brazil is the top
Well, we
scorer
are
in
into
this
the hardest
lobby.
part. And Warp not able to hold on. Brazil will also find a miss, but it's traded by Sunny, but Warp dropping accuracy. And Dimples.
This is crazy. What's going on? It's so close.
Will hold on to the hardest part. Will miss into the outro of it. As we get a bit of a chill section, and the lead will stay on the side of Porch of Geese. As we get into the break section. Watch out for the slightly longer LN. Imagine if these blips were doublets.
Don't give Jai ideas. Jai already puts enough doublets into maps. We don't need more.
This map needs more doublets. What are you talking about? There is one more big section left in this map. And Dimples was able to almost FC the first one. Will it be able to happen again? It is a trade of misses at the top. Brazil and Dimples holding on. And Dimples will find a miss! No one able to hold on.
Reminder that this is Canada's pick, so if Porch of Geese win this, Porch of Geese have the last pick. And they can bring this a tiebreaker. They are going to win this map.
The last pick. Do they go SV? Do they do it?
Please do it. Although I'd be scared of picking SV into Sunny.
Did Sunny practice SV?
Well, Sunny, I don't know if Sunny practiced, but Sunny is amazing at SV. Speed 2.
Thank you, Minus. You know, I didn't know that SV doesn't stand for very important person. We are picking the shortest map as the last pick. 1 minute and 17 seconds will decide whether this goes to tiebreaker.
Yeah, Jai said he put this in the map because the other map was too long, so he wanted to balance the pool average out. So he threw in 1 minute map.
We've seen Furry Feet on speed. We have not seen Dimples. Can Dimples play speed? And Brazil is the speed player. This is going to be the most intense minute and 17 seconds. We were tied for a very short amount of time. And immediately, Brazil the only one to hold on to combo.
Yeah, Brazil may look like an ordinary player, but Brazil has a very, very high skill cap. Oh, but it's going to go into Canada's favor by 8,000 points. Despite Brazil. Oh, but Brazil is having a huge accuracy drop.
Canada just have to withstand, and Dimples is not finding their footing. 13,000 points now the lead. This can be swapped over by Warp, but it's traded immediately back by Nolson knockback into the main speed section here. Dimples will find a miss. It's traded by Warp. Brazil's still holding on. 40,000 points now and growing as Dimples. Huge chain miss. It's traded by Warp. 60,000 points. It's going down. It's drastically dropping towards Canada. Can Porch of Geese hold on? Warp misses. It's traded by Dimples. 30,000 points. Brazil just has to hold into the outro. And will do so. We are going to tiebreaker.
Oh my god. 2 S's and 2 A's. And Brazil, what? Oh, going straight into it. Don't even get to look at the scores that much. Brazil did incredible that map. And this is, I cannot believe, a match that I'm commentating is going to tiebreaker. What?
It is tiebreaker time. And, you know, this tiebreaker is pretty speed heavy.
You know, I haven't even looked at the tiebreaker, so I have zero idea what's in it.
Sight read from Sunny.
Oh.
This is not a map you can sight read. Yeah, this is the second TB Porch of Geese have been to. Porch of Geese recreating the run I had in Joke 4, where I went to tiebreaker with everyone.
Yeah. That was insane.
As here we
That's
go.
why
tiebreaker.
Sonny stopped commentating.
No! No! Yeah, Ethan, you want to ping for
King?
tiebreaker?
No. No, I only
What?
do that for grand finals.
Bruh. Here we go. It's tiebreaker time.
If you didn't catch the tiebreaker live, you don't deserve to watch tiebreaker. I'm not gonna ping everyone to tell them the tiebreaker happens. You better be watching.
Pimples with a very early miss. Will give Porch of Geese an early lead. Imagine the nerves. FCing up to Machinations A. Me when I copy Aki's joke. As here we go, we're starting to get into the main patterns here. Warp will find a miss, so this lead will shrink just a tiny bit. Into the doublets, everyone will find a miss. But Warp finding the worst of it. Sunny will drop, and that is all combos. Pretty much reset. As Brazil will find a miss.
Oh, that was a huge miss and a huge accuracy drop, so that's going to go back into Canada's favor, but it is going back and forth over and over, so really...
Into the doublets.
My god.
Oh! No one wants to win. Into the break. It is the lead by 700 points to Porch of Geese, as Dimples has no combo. This is Nullsun.Flak versus Brazil and Dimples versus Warp. Into the streams we go.
I gotta ask, if you're holding down that long note, do you bother... Oh, Dimples. Do you bother pressing tab during that moment to check the scores? Or do you keep it hidden?
I can't.
You can't?
Because of the key I use. No.
Oh.
If I pressed Alt and Tab, you know what happens to my game?
What? Oh no! You're right!
into the streams. Slowly speeding up here. The BPM increasing. And this is where Brazil loves to thrive, at this higher BPM. 12,000 points.
Brazil dropping the 400 combo.
900 points separating these teams right now.
Dude, how is this so close? It's still only like 3,000 points in difference.
Yes, here we go. Long streams. Who will hit the bursts that connect them? It will be Porch of Geese as Dimples finds a miss. This lead will start to grow now into a sizable one. And this is where your stamina will come to matter. Who will drop first? It will be Dimples. And that's a huge drop. Warp will trade it. But Brazil holding on. Dimples unable to hit any of this. Huge chain miss, down to 92 accuracy.
That score lead was running away, but now it's absolutely going back in Canada's favor.
Warp completely stopped playing. I think keycap
What?
came off or something.
No, what happened?
Warp just completely stopped playing. And Brazil will find a miss. It's also a miss with Warp, 18,000 points. But Dimples will trade it into the doublet section again. This time there's more of them. Sunny will find a miss. This lead continuing to shrink. Warp will find a miss, down to 13,000 points. Everyone in the lobby finding a miss. No one can hold on. It's shrinking towards Canada. Will it stay on the side of Portuguese? It will come down to the ending of this map. And it will.
Oh, it's not over.
But there's still the outro. There's still the outro. That's it.
Dude,
Porch of Geese take tiebreaker by 8,000 points.
that was crazy. What?
And will knock Canada out.
It was like 80,000 points in the favor of Porch of Geese, and then Canada like fought back. But it is just barely going to be.
We're boss keyed.
Oh my god! What? But despite that, Porch of Geese barely hold it and win by around 10k.
Insane.
What? I got too excited and I forgot to lower the volume. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Wow. And Porch of Geese move on to the finals, awaiting the loser of USA versus the UK. Your final map. Your final match in about 2 hours.
I have zero regrets hopping into this VC. Well, I'm always in this VC. I have zero regrets hopping onto this commentary.
That was a match to watch.
Yeah.
But we will be back for the last match of the semifinals, United States versus the UK. Winner facing Japan, loser facing the Porch of Geese squad. Come back then in about 2 hours for that match. And we will see you then. Bye-bye! Bye-bye.